opens starting at 6. Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Back here on the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Red Sox and Tigers playing the second of 4 from Fenway Park tonight. That is where Will Fleming joins us now. And Will, sound like a good time. Not the game so much, but it was a good time having Pedroia and Papelbon and Trot Nixon come through the booth last night.
Well, Joe and I were just saying, it was the perfect night to have that. I mean, the offense wasn't doing anything, so it worked out great to have all of those guys' personalities in the booth. And Lord knows all three are different, and they're all really fun to talk to in their own different ways. And I thought, one of the things, you and I talked about this pregame yesterday, where it means a lot to these guys. Pedroia, it's possible that's the only Hall of Fame he's ever inducted into, and I thought he was the most striking. I think we all have, part of that is because we don't see him as much. We have so much exposure to Pap on TV now, and we have seen a little bit of Trot Nixon these last few years, and we've had him on, and he's been great and sort of expansive in his commentary. But we don't see Dustin very much. And I think it's been really fun to watch him over the last really 5 years, since the injury, since he officially. It was great to meet them and see how much they are thriving. They've just got a wonderful family, and it was really fun to hear him. And yet, even still, he's still got the fire within where you say, how important was it to you that Terry Francona just hung with you and said, you're going to be my guy no matter what? And he said, well, I think I paid him back for that. And I think he's dead right on that. So I love being around him. It's a pretty special thing, Rich, to be one-on-one with an athlete that had that kind of an impact, who's that fierce of a competitor. And I really think that he's one of the very few best matches in terms of personality for a market that he spent his entire career in. He and Boston were just meant for each other, and so that's why seeing him and celebrating him was a little extra special.
Yeah, for sure. I think, and sometimes the problem, and we're seeing it now with the Patriots too, honoring Tom Brady and honoring some of the players from the past, is it's also a little bit of a reminder that, all right, you're still looking for that next wave of players here. And I heard Papelbon talking about it with you guys last night, being like, yeah, this is a fun team to watch, but he's like, it's not, some of the names and some of the star players that you're sort of used to from former Red Sox teams.
I think that's definitely true, and yet you hope that some of these guys can be that, and then you hope some of the minor league guys can be that. Mm-hmm. I feel pretty certain that Tristan Casas is going to be that. And I think his absence, the more it wears on, the more you realize, the impact he has on this entire group, especially offensively. And, we were just in Baltimore, and nobody knew who Gunnar Henderson or Adley Rutschman were 3 years ago, and now they are the star players that are going to be there forever. So you never know whether Meyer and Teal and Anthony can live up to that level, because right now Gunnar Henderson's like one of the 3 or 4 or 5 best players in the game. Mm-hmm. So who knows whether they have that kind of upside. But those guys are the anchors for that franchise now, and they'll be Oriole Hall of Famers. So that kind of thing can happen quickly. But there is zero question that right now that would benefit this group. And I think, Craig Breslow and the ownership group here, they're aware of that need. I mean, they love nobody more than David Ortiz and Dustin Pedroia. And for that matter, Pedro and Tim Wakefield and all of the guys with huge personalities that starred here. And I think they're committed to returning that, because it's such a star-driven town. And the Fenway still fills up every night. I just, when you go around town and you talk to people about this Red Sox team, that's one thing I hear a lot of, is it can be hard to get too attached because they don't know enough of the personalities. And there's so much roster turnover that's just a hard thing to do, to really connect with people when there's so much changeover every year. And Devers is the anchor of this team, but the language barrier is a real thing. He really, we know him well, but I don't think our fans do. He doesn't talk that often, so there's not anywhere near the even the Bogarts or Betts or Ortiz connection with Rafi. So your highest paid player is a guy who doesn't really speak a lot. So I think that's another issue in terms of the fans relating to him. And I know he's working hard on it. He's leaning into the leadership side. I think that can evolve, and I sure hope it does.
Well, and I was wondering if the Netflix show could help at all. And I know that wasn't immediate returns, right? They're not following, or they're not showing the stuff in season, right? It's not like a Hard Knocks thing. It's a whole year removed. So who knows how many of the guys are still around. But the one guy that everybody said would kind of steal the show is Tristan Casas. And now that he's hurt and rehab and everything else, like who knows how much he's even going to be a part of it. So, yeah, I mean, I'm curious when that comes out. I'll obviously watch it, but I wonder if it'll have any kind of positive effect.
I know the people with the Red Sox firmly believe that it will, that it's going to be transformative. And, it's 8 episodes, and so Tristan is going to be he's going to be one of the absolute stars. I think if you had to handicap it, it's going to be him and Alex Cora. They're going to be the two main focal points of the show. If we're talking about the opening credits of episode number 1, barring some miracle World Series run, I mean, that the scene will likely be that, but I would have a hard time imagining that it's not going to be like Tristan Casas is in his kitchen preparing some of his salmon croquettes that he loves, and then you see him hit a big home run, and then I think scene number 3 is going with Alex Cora to the ballpark in Fort Myers or down in Puerto Rico with the Twins and living that lifestyle down there. I would just think that those are the guys that will be right in the crosshairs of this thing.
I feel like that could backfire if Alex Cora is managing some other team next year while we're all watching him on Netflix and be like, man, I really like this guy.
Yeah, I mean, I think the more people see him behind the scenes too. Like, here's the other thing to be mindful of. He said today, I'm not going to talk extensions. Mm-hmm. That's not news to us.
No.
Everybody's making a big deal about the commentary a couple days ago around the team and its performance. You have to pay attention to these games and look down into our dugout. Every night, there's a camera crew with a boom mic right over top of Alex Cora's head. And here's what's going to happen in that show. I guarantee you this. Guarantee it. There will be, depending on how many they want to use, there will be 40 to 50 examples of Alex predicting things in games, saying them to his bench coaches or players, like this pitcher is going to tip this, do this. If this happens, this is what we're looking to do. And then they will have the video of those plays redounding to the Red Sox benefit. And he's going to come off. It's like a Hard Knocks situation, right? Mm-hmm. Where all of a sudden everybody learns to know Mike McDaniel. That's going to be Alex Cora around the game. Is already revered as the best tactician in the sport. I mean, there are others who maybe are in the conversation, but you talk to scouts, other managers, coaches, everyone, the national press, they think of Alex as like on the current Mount Rushmore of major league managers. But I think this style, this show is going to showcase that, because you talk to everyone, whether it's every bench coach he's ever worked with, Ramon Vasquez, Will Venable, all these guys, or whether it's players like Justin Turner, Rob Refsnyder, the guys who are trying to think about a future in baseball, and every one of them says, I just sit there and I'm in awe, and I kind of laugh at how much stuff he's ahead of, he predicts. He's in a so much better place this year, as we've talked a lot about. He's volunteering more information with everybody. He's feeling much better every day coming to the yard. So, yep, I mean, we'll see how that thing plays out. But let's just say this. If it doesn't work here, it will take him 5 seconds to get his next gig, and it will be likely in the place of his choosing.
I was going to say, but it's a Bruce Cassidy. It would be the same thing, where like the announcement that he's no longer with the team, and then the next second announcement he's got a new club. And
yeah,
doing well
in a way, it's like you're watching the Phillies, right? They're 39 and 18. They have fallen short with these great teams.
Yeah,
they've not done it. You don't think that a guy who had already sort of toyed with the notion of retirement in Rob Thompson, you don't think that if they don't win the World Series, they have another disappointing playoffs? You think Dave Dombrowski knows how Alex Cora can manage in a playoff series and a playoff run? Do you think that he might think about that, making that phone call? I mean, to me, that's the one that would scare you the most, where it's like that, again, that press conference is like 3 minutes after you hear that the Red Sox and Alex have parted ways. But we're going to give it time. We hope it works out. I love working with him, like I said. I mean, this has sounded like an homage to the guy.
There's still a lot of games left here this season.
A lot of games, but I just love the way he manages, period.
Definitely. Last thing for you, Will. Vaughn Grissom off to a tough start. He now has more plate appearances at bats than he did all of last season with Atlanta, and yet the results just haven't been there at all. I know, there's certainly something to be said about preaching patience and, talking with a young guy in particular, and it's kind of ironic, Pedroia, talking to him last night, a guy that struggled early in his career, then turned it around and had a team Hall of Fame career. Have you seen any positive signs out of Vaughn Grissom, or what do you think's going on with this guy?
Oh, sure. Yeah, I think he looks like he's rounding into a little bit of form. I always think, too, Rich, that when a guy has a screwed up spring training, a little funky, it just there's a long residual effect of that, and I think he's definitely in that world where he hasn't had his timing really from the jump, and he's hit at every level. I know the Red Sox are not even remotely worried about him. I would count myself in that category too, and I would also just say he is probably thinking the same. It's time to go. Let's have a few line drives and get off to the races, because the Red Sox need somebody to do it, Rich. I mean, it is. I know this is the most obvious comment of all, but the offense has just not been good enough. Whatever it is, I think they now have in their 57 games, 26 times they've scored 3 runs or fewer. That's just not going to get it done. So they need guys to step up, and maybe Vaughn can be one of those people.
Yeah, I think last night was the 5th time they've been shut out as well. So, not ideal. But Vaughn Grissom in the lineup tonight. Maybe he can start to turn it around tonight. Will and Joe on the call. Thanks for the time again, Will. We'll talk to you soon.
My pleasure, Rich. Thanks, man.
All right, very good. You can watch the Red Sox pregame show on Twitch. Just follow WEEI. It's brought to you by Subaru of New England. Let love bloom in a 2024 Subaru with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. Up next, Joe sits down with Alex Cora. It's presented by your New England Ford dealers. This is the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. Why should you hire the largest injury firm in the world for your injury case? Let me count the ways. Your case will be handled by your lawyer, a paralegal, and a case manager who's always in the office for you when your lawyer's in court. There's also a 24-hour hotline if you ever have a question or a problem. We've collected over $20 billion and won a lot. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Hey, it's 4A. It's summer, and McFarland Energy invites you to upgrade your AC or natural gas equipment to a state-of-the-art energy-efficient system and enjoy big savings thanks to current utility rebates and 0% financing options. Plus, McFarland will take another $500 off a complete AC or heating install if you book now. Go greener with McFarland Energy's cleaner burning bioheat fuel, or keep your AC system reliable all summer in Greater Boston or on the Cape at McFarlandEnergy.com.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20, a Pfizer vaccine.
So am I, because I'm at risk for pneumococcal pneumonia.
If you're 19 or older with chronic conditions like asthma, diabetes, COPD, or heart disease, or are 65 or older, you are at increased risk for pneumococcal pneumonia. Ask your doctor or pharmacist about Prevnar 20, pneumococcal 20-valent conjugate vaccine. It can help protect you against pneumococcal pneumonia in just one dose. Even if you've already been vaccinated with other pneumonia vaccines, Prevnar 20 may help provide added protection. Prevnar 20 is approved for adults to help prevent infections from 20 strains of the bacteria that cause pneumococcal pneumonia. Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you've had a severe allergic reaction to the vaccine or its ingredients. Adults with weakened immune systems may have a lower response to the vaccine. Side effects include pain and swelling at the injection site, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138 or visit Prevnar20.com.
Family Talk with Straight Talk.
You give and you give. It's time to get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get a reliable 5G network and unlimited data, and you get to choose who joins your family plan starting as low as $25 a line.
Does it have to be family?
It can be family or people you like.
Get more lines and more savings. Switch to Straight Talk for family plan starting as low as $25 a line per month for 4 lines. Find us at Walmart and straighttalk.com. For network management practices, visit straighttalk.com. Family plan discount with 4 lines, all on the Silver Unlimited plan. Taxes and fees apply.
We're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that our daughters have what they need to grow and learn. But that isn't the case for nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. that struggle with hunger.
Childhood hunger is a heartbreaking reality that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and provides it to families and children in need.
You can help kids in need in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Hi, Discover. It's Jennifer Coolidge, and your cashback match has inspired me.
Great. We love doubling the cashback you earn at the end of your first year.
I'm doubling everything now. I'm double dating. I'm double dipping.
Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Hi, we're Comparion Insurance Agency. Never heard of us? We know. But to help it stick that our local agents are insurance experts, we're going to say local agent 3 times in the next 5 seconds. Local agent, local agent, local agent.
Find us at ComparionInsurance.com.
You can save thousands on your next vehicle purchase.
Hi, Kimberly Dayer from Commonwealth Motors, and I bet you haven't heard that since 2019. Well, it's back.
Yes, it is, Kim. Save thousands under new vehicle prices when you buy a certified vehicle from Commonwealth.
Right, Charles. Our certified vehicles must pass a rigorous 165-point inspection before we even think of selling it to you. A 165-point inspection.
Some of the warranties are the same or better than a new vehicle warranty and thousands less.
Not only do we have 7 different finance plans, we'll accept every credit application, and we have certified vehicles to fit every budget.
And you'll save thousands over the price of a new one. Thousands. And we have hundreds to choose from.
What are you waiting for? Commonwealth Motors right off Route 495, exit 103A, Lawrence.
Find us fast at shopuslast.com.
That's right. Save thousands. And don't forget, shop us last. You'll love us.
You can save thousands on your next vehicle purchase at Commonwealth Motors.
Save thousands.
Is it time for a new kitchen? Visit the CCL Homescape Showroom in Abington. Discover Schrock Cabinetry at our newly renovated kitchen showroom. Whether you're looking for designer-inspired color or intelligent storage, Schrock is your trusted brand and comes with a limited lifetime warranty. You create the kitchen of your dreams with our kitchen designers. Visit the CCL showroom in Abington or go online to cclco.com and start your Schrock Dream Kitchen journey today. CCL is proud to be 100% employee-owned.
Jones and Mego, weekdays 2 to 6.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Back here on the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Red Sox and Tigers from Fenway Park tonight. Sox looking to bounce back from last night's loss where they got shut out 5-0. Only had 2 hits as a team. But good news for them, they're sending Tanner Houck to the mound tonight. And before every game, we interview Red Sox manager Alex Cora. It's brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Now during Truck Month, get a great deal on Ford F-Series, America's best-selling trucks for 47 years straight, and official truck of your Boston Red Sox.
Certainly we know how tough runs have been to come by, but you are getting some people closer to returning, huh?
Yeah, which is good. Obviously, the Tristan situation probably longer than not expected, but is going to take a little more time. It seems like Massa is trending in the right direction. He'll hit batting practice on the field tomorrow, which is awesome. And then we'll go from there. But and Tyler is feeling better. So I do believe he'll be back, next week. He'll be with us. So it's one of those that obviously is happening. It's the reality of where we at, the injuries, but we got to find a way to score runs, and I think we are athletic enough and versatile enough that we can take advantage of certain matchups and use our athleticism to create runs.
One guy that's hitting very well, proving in it right-handers, is Rob Refsnyder.
Yeah. He's a good hitter. He is, and I know we see him as he can only hit lefties, but that's not the case. He catches up with the fastball against righties. He's always deep in counts. He swings at the right ones, and that's the most important thing. And we're very happy with the way he's producing this year.
Connor Wong batting third, which he did a few days ago. What has he done to improve so much over 2 years ago?
More aggressive early in the count, not as passive, right? And he's not missing his pitch. I think it was Tanner Perez, right? What makes a good breaking ball hitter? Hit the fastball, right? That's why, hit the fastball. Don't get to the breaking ball, right? So I know last year he chased a lot. He struggled against lefties last year. This year is the other way around. I mean, not the other way around. He's hitting lefties and obviously righties. And he's a lot shorter to the baseball. There's no toe tap or leg kick. His hands are closer to his body, and he's straight to the baseball. So it's been good, and we were talking about it today, right? He's hitting third and fifth for us, and hopefully when everybody gets back, he might start hitting seventh, which is awesome for this lineup.
It's often been said, Alex, that this is a left-hand hitter's ballpark. We saw two pop-fly home runs drop in the first row last night by Tiger hitters. Did you feel that way when you played?
I didn't have that juice to go that way, but it feels that, you got left center, you can stay on pitches and then react to the off-speed pitches. But at the same time, talking to the great Manny Ramirez, he loved hitting here because he stayed true to himself, no flying open, just stay on the fastball to right center, and when they spin something in the zone, you just catch it and hit it over the wall. So it's a good hitter's ballpark. We know it, and when it's warm, the ball starts flying, and yesterday was the case.
You've got Tanner Houck going tonight, and he's been awesome. Is Kenta Maeda, who struggled this year, pretty much the same pitcher we saw with the Dodgers and Twins?
Yeah, a lot of off-speed pitches. If we are patient enough, we can get that pitch count up. And, yesterday, Flaherty was really good. We're really, really good. And, hopefully today we can be a little bit more patient on off-speed pitches, get him up in the zone, and use a big part of the field. If we do that, we're going to be in good shape.
Was that just a little hookup last night for Chris Martin?
Yeah, I mean, quick pitch, double down the line, 0-2 pitch to Urshela, who seems to love hitting here, right? He's a homer, and then Green, like you said, it was fly ball to left field. So he'll be ready for tonight.
Alex, who's your mom root for when you play against Joey Cora's team? He's in third base coaching box.
Me, the Red Sox, yeah. I'm the youngest one. I'm the baby of the family, so I'm the manager too. So she roots for me.
All right, well, that's great. And we have a question, Sherwin-Williams question from Julia Tabakis. What role does the farm system play with a big league club in today's baseball?
It's important, and obviously we're in the business of trying to win as many games as possible in the big leagues, but at the same time taking care of the future of the franchise, right? And everybody knows that there's some good players in the minor leagues. Stay in touch with Chad Tracy, stay in touch with Chad Epperson, Epi, and then see how the guys are doing, the expectations of the coaching staff here. If we are doing something different, I let them know, so they keep grooming these guys to become great players. And those three guys in Portland are really good. Matthew Lugo is doing an outstanding job, and nobody's talking about him, and always paying attention. So we live in the now, but with an eye in the future, and that's how organizations do it, right? And hopefully it works here.
Good luck tonight, AC.
Thank you, Joe.
All right, there's the manager, Alex Cora. The Sherwin-Williams question of the week is brought to you by Sherwin-Williams. Got paint questions? Ask Sherwin-Williams, and ask Sherwin-Williams how to bring color to your life. Time now to see who's in the hot tub. The injury update is presented by New England Spas. Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, swim spa, sauna, or cold plunge from New England Spas, the home relaxation specialist. Visit New England Spas in Natick, Norwell, Auburn, or soon in Warwick. Online at nespas.com. Masutaka Yoshida, as Alex Cora just told Joe, will take batting practice tomorrow. He's still on the IL with a thumb injury. Tyler O'Neill, who's on the IL with a knee injury, he expects to be activated from the 10-day IL as soon as he can, which will be this coming Wednesday. And Garrett Whitlock, who is already done for the season, underwent surgery yesterday. A couple of cool moments from the broadcast last night. Really the whole thing. I mean, you tune in for the whole thing, but a couple of highlights anyway would be when Jonathan Papelbon and Dustin Pedroia each took turns hopping in the booth talking with Joe and talking with Will. Just want to bring back a couple of those. First, Jonathan Papelbon on watching this year's team.
How do you like the speed on this Red Sox club?
I do enjoy watching this club. I really, truly do, Joe. Now, you look up and down the roster, and it's not rosters of the past that you'd see with, your David Ortiz, Manny Ramirez, Mike Lowell, Dustin Pedroia, Trot Nixon, all those kind of guys. It's a different style of baseball that they have to play. It's a speed game, and I'd like to see them try to steal more bases. But at the same time, it's what they have. It's amazing that they can still go out there and compete. The payrolls isn't there, but I love watching them compete because they do that.
You gotta kind of love Papelbon. He's getting inducted into the Team Hall of Fame. And he's really doing a great job kind of shining it up. He's like, I love this team. They're super athletic. They kind of have to be. They kind of have to run. They're not spending on them. There's no stars on the team, but they're fun. So I did appreciate that with Papelbon, and I kind of agree with a lot of what he was saying. He's like, it's amazing that they're even this competitive. So Papelbon obviously doesn't think this is a great roster, but you're taking nothing away from the guys that are going out there and giving it everything they have, right? It's not Connor Wong's fault or Willie Abreu's fault or Vaughn Gray. Like, they're out there, busting it every night. And it's just Papelbon's right. They don't have the star players that they once had, including Dustin Pedroia, who a nice little walk back through memory lane as Joe was talking about some of the great moments in Pedroia's early career.
Petey, we think of some of your greatest moments. I go back to your rookie year, 2007, when you hit the break-open Game 7 against Cleveland. The Red Sox came down 3-1. Then you lead off the World Series with Jeff Francis and the home run.
Those were three of my I had 3 at-bats in a row. I think I hit a 2-run homer, and I drove in 3
with
in
a double,
Game 7 with
a
double, and then I let off the World Series with a homer. Those were 3 of my best consecutive at-bats of my career, so it's good timing.
Next year you win the MVP.
Yeah.
He sure did. Yeah, good stuff from Pedroia and Papelbon there on the broadcast last night. All right, let's get you tonight's starting lineup as well as a look around the Major League Baseball scoreboard coming up next on the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow.
Arbella Insurance has been serving the New England community for over 35 years. Being your neighbor helps Arbella provide you the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for New England, here for good.
Hey, baby, you're the one that I love.
Let love bloom in a brand new 2024 Subaru Forester with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Buy with 1.9% financing for up to 48 months or lease for just $319 per month. All things grow with love. It's what makes Subaru, Subaru. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com.
Today through Thursday at Shaw's in Star Market, buy 2, get 1 free on select varieties of strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Yes, a berry bonanza. Pick 2 of your favorite berries and get a 3rd package or pint for free. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Mass Mutual is an official partner of the Red Sox. And as fans first, we know you're already zoning out. So here are 20 soothing seconds of Fenway sounds, because there's nothing like being at the ballpark. This meditation is brought to you by Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. Learn more at massmutual.com/Red Sox.
Savings and support start day one with Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus. This exclusive program with pro-level services is designed to help you manage and grow your paint business. With premium features, including productive solutions, personalized service and support, business tools, Pro Plus savings, and 0% interest credit. Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus gives paint professionals the support they need. Unlock the Pro Advantage today by visiting swproplus.com. Subject to credit approval, certain exclusions apply.
This is a consumer alert to all U.S. taxpayers who owe the IRS back taxes or have unfiled tax returns. If you owe $10,000 or more in back taxes, you can now take advantage of active programs that provide relief to struggling taxpayers and may reduce or eliminate what you owe if you qualify. Even if you are facing liens, levies, audits, wage garnishment, or already in a payment plan, call the Easy Tax Relief Helpline now to check what savings you may qualify for at 800-505-8196. You may qualify to reduce up to 99% of what you owe or for other special programs. Once qualified and enrolled, you can rest assured that your assets are protected and all collection efforts will be stopped. Billions of dollars in savings are available through these relief programs for struggling taxpayers, but you must call to see if you qualify. To see what savings you qualify for, call 800-505-8196. 800-505-8196. That's 800-505-8196.
Hi, I'm Mike. And I'm Mark, the owners of Reliable Fence. We learned a lot of core business values from Gramps growing up in the fence business the past 40 years. Yeah, and I sure remember his saying, go, go, go! And hurry, hurry, hurry! Well, you need to hurry and go, go, go. Get a great deal and save 20% off all materials during our Spring into Savings sale before it ends May 31st. Go, go, go to ReliableFencing.com. That's reliable, FENCING.com.
Family Talk with Straight Talk.
You give and you give. It's time to get with Straight Talk Wireless. You get a reliable 5G network and unlimited data, and you get to choose who joins your family plan starting as low as $25 a line. Does it have to be family? It can be family or people you like.
Get more lines and more savings. Switch to Straight Talk for family plans starting as low as $25 a line per month for 4 lines. Find us at Walmart and StraightTalk.com. For network management practices, visit StraightTalk.com. Family plan discount with 4 lines, all on the Silver Unlimited plan. Taxes and fees apply.
We're the Goo Goo Dolls. We're fortunate that our daughters have what they need to grow and learn. But that isn't the case for nearly 13 million kids in the U.S. that struggle with hunger.
Childhood hunger is a heartbreaking reality that Feeding America is working to change. Each year, the Feeding America network of food banks rescues billions of pounds of good food that would have gone to waste and provides it to families and children in need.
You can help kids in need in your community by visiting feedingamerica.org.
Brought to you by Feeding America and the Ad Council.
Gresh and Fourier, weekdays 10 to 2.
Now back to the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
Back here on the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Red Sox and Tigers playing the second of 4 from Fenway Park here tonight. Tanner Houck gets the start for the Red Sox opposite Kenta Maeda, who will see a Red Sox lineup that is brought to you by Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cards. We help people buy them. Jarren Duran, once again in the leadoff spot. He has started every game this season. He'll be in left field. Wilyer Abreu is in right field, batting second. Connor Wong back behind the plate tonight, bats third. Rafael Devers at third will hit cleanup. Rob Refsnyder is the DH, batting fifth. Dominic Smith back in there at first base will hit sixth. Vaughn Grissom, the second baseman, hits seventh. David Hamilton, the shortstop, hits eighth. And Cedon Rafaela returns to the lineup. He is in center field, batting ninth. And again, Kenta Maeda for the Tigers has not been very good when you look at it. He's got a 5.80 ERA. However, in his 8 starts, he's either been really good or really bad. There's been no in between for Maeda, so hopefully it's one of those really bad starts for him tonight. Time now for the Subaru of New England scoreboard. Let love bloom in a 2024 Subaru with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruofNewEngland.com. One final from this afternoon. The Reds top the Cubs 5-4. One game going on right now. Cardinals and Phillies are scoreless in the second. Aaron Nola on the mound for Philly. We have an AL East game in a few minutes. Rays and Orioles from Baltimore. Aaron Savale on the mound opposite Suarez in Baltimore. Blue Jays are at home taking on the Pirates. Jose Barrios gets the start for Toronto. Diamondbacks and Mets from New York. Jordan Montgomery on the mound for Arizona. The Rangers visit the Marlins tonight. Guardians are home to the Nationals. Braves taking on the A's in Atlanta. White Sox travel to Milwaukee as they square off with the Brewers. Astros and Twins from Houston. Royals and the Padres from Kansas City. It'll be Michael Wacha on the mound opposite Dylan Cease. His first year with the Padres, he comes in at 5-4 with a 3.29 ERA. Mariners host the Angels tonight. Dodgers and the Rockies from L.A., and the New York Yankees taking on the San Francisco Giants at 10:15. Yankees looking for their 40th win of the year. Marcus Stroman gets the start. He's 4-2 with a 2.76 ERA. All right, it'll be Red Sox and Tigers here. We'll hand things off to Fenway Park in just a moment. But first, let's take 10 seconds for station identification on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
All right, Red Sox looking to get back to 500 on the season. Also hoping for more offense than they had last night, where they mustered just 2 singles and were shut out by Jack Flaherty and the Tigers. But good news for the Red Sox is Tanner Houck and his sub-2 ERA on the mound. He has been dominant. He has been clearly an all-star so far this year, and so he gets the call here tonight. And also trying to snap their awful Friday night record. They're 2-7 on Friday nights so far this year. But that'll do it for us. For our producer, Stiz, I'm Rich Keefe. You've been listening to the Mass Mutual pregame show. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. Joe and Will of the Call of Red Sox and Tigers coming up next on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Listening to the Mass Mutual Red Sox pregame show. Proudly brought to you by Mass Mutual. Talk to Mass Mutual today. Feel comfortable about tomorrow. The Red Sox are coming up next on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
If Heineken Silver was a 60-second radio ad, it'd tell you all the stuff you need to know in only 30 seconds to keep things light and refreshing. Seriously, time me. Heineken Silver, a world-class light beer that's surprisingly crisp and refreshing, made with only premium quality ingredients and just 2.9 grams of carbs and 95 calories, all without compromising on taste. Heineken Silver. All the taste, no bitter endings. Order now at Heineken.com/silver. Must be 21 and older to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly. Whew. 30 seconds. That's it. Done. Peace.
Must qualify for enrollment. Results may vary.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-4214. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS.
Generous programs are now available that can give you a fresh start.
Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems.
We have over 1,000 5-star reviews on Google and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau.
You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com
or call 800-575-4214. That's 800-575-4214.
Tax Relief Advocates. Real solutions for real people.
Ready for summer? Then check out Macy's and get what you need right now. Ready for vacation? Buy your swimsuits online and pick up in store to check the fit while you're there. Ready for the pool? Pick out the perfect towels, then pick them up curbside on your way. Last minute dinner party? Get same day delivery for outdoor hosting essentials before guests arrive. Get exactly what you need for summer just when you need it. Today at Macy's. More at Macy's.com/free ship.
Hi, Christian here, and I'm smiling. Why? Because I finally found a solution for my ankle pain. I've dealt with ankle pain throughout my career, and no matter what I did, the pain never went away. It just got worse, and nothing worked until I found Ortho Laser New England. After just a few 15-minute treatments, my ankle pain has already improved, and it's on its way to being pain-free. I love it. Ortho Laser is New England's exclusive laser, which stimulates intracellular activity in your damaged cells, and basically it just heals your joint from within without needles or surgery. Does it hurt? Not a bit. And it doesn't cost thousands. And man, I tell you what, it works great. I've been skipping around this studio like I'm a kid. Whether you have an old joint injury, new injury, or arthritis, choose Ortho Laser New England. Multiple New England locations. I go to the one in Dedham, so close to my house, or you can check them out online at ortholaserne.com. That's ortholaser with a Z-N-E.com.
Hey, it's Chris Scheim. Tell me if this one sounds familiar. Over the weekend, you went into your closet trying on shorts from last year. They were all maybe a little too tight. So you searched deeper in your closet through shorts you stashed away from your thinner days, hoping a big pair got lost in the mix. No luck. Well, I'm here to tell you, don't buy bigger shorts. Instead, do what I did and fit into the ones from last year in just a few weeks with Awaken 180 weight loss. Heck, you'll be wearing your thin shorts again just a few weeks after that. How do I know? Because I'm wearing my Thin Scheim shorts this summer by dropping 40 pounds with Awaken 180. Say it with me. Don't buy bigger shorts. Make that pledge, then call Awaken 180 and make the most out of this summer and every summer after that. Free support for life, the backbone of Awaken 180, and the reason I chose the solution for weight loss. Give them a call, 844-346-1800, or online at awaken180weightloss.com.
This is...
And the Boston Red Sox are the world champions.
Red Sox baseball.
And it is good! And Boston strong!
On the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network.
For the first time in 86 years.
The Red Sox on WEEI are brought to you by Shaws and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Holy cow!
110 Grill, gluten-free dining done right. Arbella, here for baseball fans, here for good. Brought to you by AZEK Exteriors. Visit www.azekexteriors.com. Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox.
And it's gone!
Citgo. When you start with Citgo, you're good to go. Sponsored by DigSafe. Call 811 before you dig or visit digsafe.com. Drains by James. Eastern Massachusetts leader in drain cleaning and pipelining.
And that ball is gone into the front row of the monster seats.
Herb Chambers. At Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Morgan & Morgan. Injured? Hire Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Cars for kids. Old car giving you problems? Why not donate it? Call 1-877-CARS-4-KIDS today. Northern Bank. New England Ford. Ford Trucks. Official truck of the Boston Red Sox.
Looking up! Grand slam!
Sponsored by Sherwin-Williams. The Sherwin-Williams Pro Plus program helps you manage and grow your paint business. Sponsored by Nissan. At Nissan, we make cars that thrill. Experience the thrill for yourself. Shop NissanUSA.com. Town Fair Tire. Nobody beats Town Fair Tire. Nobody.
Swinging a drive to left field. There are a couple runs. Way gone.
Subaru of New England. Love spring in the all-wheel drive 2024 Subaru Forester. Verizon, the network Boston relies on.
Long gone into the monster seats.
Now, with all the play-by-play action, here's Joe Castiglione and Will Fleming.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Fenway Park. Just a beautiful night for baseball. Temperature's been in the 70s today and actually hit 80s in some spots. Still sunny skies above and blue skies as well as the Red Sox try to get back on track against the Detroit Tigers. Get those bats working. Last night, Red Sox managed just 2 singles. That was it, as they were blanked by Detroit 5-0 to fall under 500 at 28 and 29. And to go 11-16 at Fenway Park. You got to be better than that. The Tigers got back to 500 with their win last night. They are 28 and 28. Kenta Maeda, the right-hander from Japan, who had some success with the Dodgers before moving out of the Twins. And this year the Tigers gets the start for the Motowners. And for the Red Sox, it'll be Tanner Houck, who's been awesome. 4-5 record, so deceiving. More representative is 1.90 ERA. He's been very, very strong. So the Red Sox and the Tigers getting set for Game 2 of this 4-game series. And Will Fleming has the national anthem, the lineups, and a lot more.
Indeed, we do, Joe. Great to be with you again, especially in that lime green shirt. Dressed for the occasion. Tanner Houck looks like a prize fighter walking down the first base line. He comes in from the Red Sox bullpen with a hoodie on, a towel in his hand. Wong and Andrew Bailey, Jason Varitek following. So Houck looking to get the Red Sox on track here at home. place where they just have not played well enough yet. The national anthem brought to you by BuildSubmarines.com. You'll find stable, sustaining, skilled trades careers helping bring the next generation of U.S. Navy submarines to life. We build giants because it takes one to build one. Here tonight's Star-Spangled Banner.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Well, to quote Sean McDonough, we've had a lot of national anthems at Fenway Park, and that was the most recent of them. Time now for the starting lineups, brought to you by Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. A very similar-looking lineup for A.J. Hinch, although he makes a big change at the top. Wensil as the switch-hitting right fielder. No Mark Canha. He's scratched late with hip tightness. So Perez gets his first look, and then Riley Green, who homered last night, he's in center field batting second. Matt Vierling is on an offensive tear. He's at third base batting third. Gio Urshela, first baseman, also homered. In the opener, he cleans up. Colt Keith, the DH, bats fifth. Keith has been really hot now for 3 weeks. Akil Baddoo launched one. He's in left field batting sixth. Andy Ibanez, the second baseman, he bats seventh. McKinstry, the shortstop, bats eighth. And Carson Kelly catches, and he bats ninth. They'll all see Tanner Houck, who has just been marvelous for the Red Sox this year. Meantime, Duran leads it off for the Red Sox. He's in left field. Then Abreu in right, and Connor Wong catches and bats third. Devers cleans up again. He's at third base. Rob Refsnyder right behind him as the designated hitter, batting fifth. Tom Smith at first. Vaughn Grissom, the second baseman, batting seventh. And David Hamilton continues to see a lot of the field. He's the shortstop, batting eighth. And Cedon Rafaela is in center field, and he bats ninth. Powering Possibilities is brought to you by Comcast North Central. And I think the Red Sox just need Jarren Duran to break out of his offensive doldrums, set the table ahead of Abreu, Wong, and Devers with an advanced network, cybersecurity solutions, and trusted partnership. Comcast Business powers more businesses than anyone. We did get a little injury news today. Tyler O'Neill got a cortisone shot in that knee, feeling much better and expected to come back quite soon, which could mean Wednesday for O'Neill. The injury report is brought to you by Eastern Med Tech. Here's Wensil Perez against Tanner Houck, and for the play-by-play, here is Joe.
Thank you, Will. First pitch is in there for a call strike to Wensil Perez, left-hand batter, and he gets 264. Actually, he's a switch hitter, 3 homers, 14 RBIs. And the next delivery is outside to the youngster from Venezuela. Got a 6-game hit streak going. Tigers come in at 500, 28-28. Houck works quickly, and the pitch is lined in. What a catch by the second baseman, Grissom. Juan Grissom, who's about 6'4", went back into shallow right field, jumped and grabbed it in the webbing of the glove. That looked like a hit for sure. Very well done by the young second baseman.
I wish we'd had Pedroia in the booth for that play.
Now, Petey might not have had that because he's about 9 inches shorter.
I'm going to tell him you said that.
Oh, knowing him, he would have been there waiting for it to come down. Call strike to Riley Green, who had his 10th home run last night. 2-run Fenway fly out of the monster seats, hitting at .234 with 31 walks, and he lines this one to left center field, and it's going to drop. Not much Rafaela could do about it. He grabs it on a hop. So 2 hard-hit balls to start things here. 1 and out. Now this is a base hit for Riley Green, the left-hand batting center fielder. And here's Matt Furling. Played right field last night, third base tonight. 9 of his last 18. He's hitting at .288, homered 7 times, and driven in 28 runs. Houck ready, and here's the delivery from the set. Fastball pumped in for a strike. Says Corey Blaze with the home plate umpire. Todd Titchner at first. Emil Jimenez at second, and Nestor Ceja is the third base umpire. Houck with a 1.90 ERA. The pitch, dribble foul, third base side. He's allowed only 1 home run. He's got the best home run ratio in the major leagues, 0.13 homers per 9 innings. So he's been very stingy with a long ball. He's ahead 0-2 of the right-hand batting Verling, who had home runs in 4 straight games entering last night's game. He takes it low and inside. Well, Insurance Foundation dedicated to striking out cancer by supporting the Jimmy Fund. For every strikeout from a Red Sox pitcher, About Insurance Foundation donates $50 to the Jimmy Fund. Here for the Jimmy Fund, here for good. Green is a running threat, being held on by Dominic Smith. The pitch outside with a sweeping slider. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gio Urshela is next. Gary Jones is coaching at third, former manager of the Pawtucket Red Sox. Also been a coach with the Cubs. Here's the 2-2, and he swings and grounds a hard foul past the Tiger dugout. A.J. Hinch, the manager, former Oakland manager and Houston Astros manager, the world champion Astros of 17. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 on. Tanner Houck delivers home. Outside, Red Sox wearing the red jerseys. That's the pattern now. Friday night games at home. Blue jerseys on Friday nights on the road. Otherwise, it's the whites at home and the grays on the road. Unless it's City Connect time. 3-2 pitch, runner goes. Swing and a miss, got him. Here's the throw to second and safe. Very high throw, and the height of Grissom helped because that ball was taking it for center field. A high throw from Wong. But a stolen base for Riley Green, taking the bag on the strikeout. 2 down for Gio Urshela. Mark Canna was supposed to hit cleanup, but he was scratched just before the game. And Urshela, who hit 4th last night and hit his first home run of the year, moving up. 268 with a homer, 9 RBIs. Right-hand batter from Columbia. The pitch. Breaking ball, strike over the inside edge. No balls in a strike with 2 out and a runner at second base. Houck delivers. Way outside. Nice save with a backhand play by Wong, the catcher. Tanner's number 1 in WAR, wins above replacement, among American League pitchers. Urshela's hit the Red Sox hard over his career, especially when he was with the Yankees. Here's the delivery, and he swings and lines one to right center. Trouble, gets down for a base hit. Green hits third. Here he comes. The throw from Abreu to the plate, and he's out. What a throw on the fly, right on home plate. Wong took it and tagged Green, who can run for the out.
I thought he was out real time. It was a spectacular throw.
See if they review it. Tigers waiting to see. What a throw by Abreu over to right center.
Detroit is challenging the out call. Bullet. At home plate.
Home plate umpire. Corey Blazer seemed to have a pretty good look at
And
it.
I misspoke. I meant I thought he was safe. I thought the foot hit the plate before he was tagged, and we'll see what the replay shows. I thought the left foot went over the plate. Connor, of course, can't block the plate anymore.
He's safe.
Yep.
It shouldn't take too long to overturn it.
That's clear as day.
Yeah, but a great throw, which is, of course, academic at this point.
He had to go a little to his right, did Abreu, which made it even more impressive.
Green did not get a good turn rounding third. He took a very wide turn and actually went deep into third. He didn't run in a straight line from second to third for some reason. And he can move.
He should have gotten the call by now, I would think.
Yeah, the Red Sox are taking their positions. They know it'll be overturned. So that'll make it 1-0, as Urshela remains a most happy fella. As John Sterling used to say when he hit a home run for the Yankees.
The call in the field is overturned. The runner's safe. Detroit retains their challenge.
1-0 Tigers. Urshela with his 10th RBI continues to haunt the Red Sox, no matter what uniform he's in. So it brings up Colt Keith, left-hand batting second baseman, hitting .238 with a homer, 17 RBIs. This young man hit 27 home runs last year in their minor league system. He's out of Biloxi High School in Biloxi, Mississippi. Here's the pitch from Houck, and it's apparently a little wide, ball one. Looked like a pretty good pitch. Colt Keith. Here's the pitch home, and it's a check swing strike. Got a splitter in there at 88 down and away. So a run home here for the Tigers, thanks to replay. Here's the 1-1, and he swings and tops a grounder foul, first base side.
How about this note from Cooper Boardman? That throw from the outfield, Joe, 100.7 miles an hour. That's the hardest in Willier's career and the fourth hardest of any throw in Major League Baseball this season.
It was perfect to the plate on the fly. Amazing. Hawks 1-2. And strike three call got him on a slider to retire the side. He had to throw some extra pitchers and was charged with a run. Detroit 1-1. Boston coming up on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
This is Danielle Ferrier at Heading Home. We are a leading provider of emergency shelter and housing for children and adults experiencing homelessness. Today, we are facing a housing crisis in Massachusetts, which is why we've teamed up with community partners like the Savings Bank.
This is Bob DiBella, President and CEO of the Savings Bank. We're committed to supporting impactful programs in our communities. Together, we're working to give everyone a safe place to call home. Visit headinghomeinc.org today to see how you can help.
The Savings Bank, member FDIC, member DIF.
A very, very delicious sale is happening now at Shaw's and Star Market. Hey, it's Lou. Today through Thursday, buy two, get one free on select varieties of strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Yeah, it's a berry bonanza. Pick two of your favorite berries and get a third package or pint for free. Lowest price item is the one that's free. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Fresh berries are ripe and ready. Hurry in and save. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Summer's just getting started, so fill your cooler with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. It tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. And with a 5% kick of alcohol, Twisted Tea is perfect for the beach, the lake, or wherever you're hanging out and day drinking with your friends. Look for the bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. We recently received a call from an injured person. The insurance company had offered them $11,000. We took the case over and got more than $2 million in court. Morgan & Morgan.
Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
2 strikeouts in the first inning for Houck. First strikeout brought to you by Northern Bank. Get your business in the zone with Northern Bank. Member FDIC. Replay overturning a call at the plate, giving the Tigers a run. So Kenta Maeda, right-hander from Japan, 36 years old, ready to deliver to Jarren Duran, who's 0 for his last 9, hitting at .258 with 3 homers, 16 doubles, and 8 triples. And the pitch is in there for a call strike. Maeda came over from Japan and won 16 games for the Dodgers in 2016. Spent the last 2 years with the Twins. There's a 5.80 ERA, the pitch. And there's a strike over the outer half, a splitter that was high but called a strike. And it's 0-2. Tigers have Verling at third, McKinstry, a utility player, at short. Javi Baez on the bench, Keith at second, and Urshela at first. The 0-2 pitch is swung on a top roller foul toward the first base side. Check our league leaders who's circling the drain, presented by Drains by James, Eastern Mass's leader, residential and commercial drain cleaning and pipelining at Drains by James. They give a poop about your pipes. The Phillies lead the NL East, 6.5 games in front of second place Atlanta. Washington is third, 12 out, and the Mets fourth, 15.5 out, and they are a mess. Here is the 0-2 pitch, low and inside. They called up former Red Sox shortstop Jose Iglesias today. Back up as a utility infielder. He'd been at their AAA farm club. Ball and 2 strikes. He was a defensive whiz when he first came up. The pitch, a little bit low with the splitter. 2-2. Maeda spent some time on the IL. His last start, though, was a good one. Got a win over Toronto, going 5 scoreless innings, allowing 4 hits. Struck out only 1, but did not walk anybody. Start before that, he got hammered by Cleveland. There's a foul ball, 2-2.
He had a really bad viral illness. That start against Cleveland gave up 7 runs and just kind of raised the white flag. Said, I'm just not feeling right. Take that one out, though. He's been a pretty good pitcher of late.
He missed over 2 weeks. Here's the 2-2. Low and inside. Missed with a slider. So the count has gone full to Duran with the Red Sox down 1-0 here in the first inning. Third baseman very wide of the line. He moved after 2 strikes, so he wouldn't bunt the pitch. And that is low, ball 4. Low with his sinker, slider, and splitter. So after falling behind, Duran works a walk. He hasn't had much of a chance to run lately because he hasn't been on base that often.
Well, Maeda's slow to the plate, and I think the way the offense has gone lately, they will be more inclined to push the issue.
See what he does. Got 11 steals, 6th in the league. Abreu at the plate. And the pitch, and the rookie takes a strike on a breaking ball. With your .278, 6 homers, 22 RBIs. Leading in many categories among American League rookies. Short lead, he bluffs. No, he went back, out of play. Started to go. Or there was a fake, or I think he just didn't feel he had a good jump.
He does that sometimes. He'll adjust on the fly. This is not a surprising stat, but in Red Sox wins, Duran gets on base at a .351 clip, and in their losses, .283.
The 0-2, foul straight back and a high fastball.
It really does feel like he is the generator of so much. He puts pressure on the defense.
Well, it's an 0-2 count. Of course, they never pitch out these days, so if you're going to run, you might as well go. Maeda ready. He does not go, and the pitch is low.
Pretty good one to go on. Splitter in the dirt.
I'm surprised he hasn't gone yet because Red Sox need a jump start the way the offense has been. 1-2. Here's the stretch. He does not go. The pitch is hit hard to second base. The throw to the shortstop out on to first. And a nice scoop by the first baseman, Urshela, for a double play. 4-6-3 Keith to McKinstry to Urshela. It's puzzling why he didn't go at all. Two down, and here's Connor Wong, hitting .322 with 5 homers, 19 knocked in. Maeda, who has a hesitation in his delivery, leaves it low and away, ball 1. Red Sox really needing some offense. They've scored 1 run in their last 2 games combined. There's a little fly ball to right field. It's going to drop for a hit. Soft single off the end of the bat. A little pop fly about 10 feet off the right field line. And Wong has a base hit. Got that double play hurt, because that certainly would have been first and third. But just a runner at first. 2 down for Raffy, who is at .279. He's gone 0 for 7 since that 4-hit game. 10 homers, 26 knocked in.
Tiger catcher Carson Kelly has thrown out 7 of 20 would-be base stealers.
Pretty good this day and age, 35%, third best in the majors. The pitch is up and in, ball 1.
That's pretty good math by you, Joe.
I read it in their stat notes. Did not figure that out in my head, but 7 for 21 is 33, so. Here's the 1-0, and a high pop-up. Left side of the infield, third baseman calling. Verling waiting for it to come down, makes the catch where the shortstop normally plays. Red Sox leave a man after 1. Tigers leading 1-0 on the Shaws at Star Market. WEEI Red Sox Network.
What is insurance?
Insurance transfers certain risks between parties.
Without insurance, the economy would really stop.
In simple terms, insurance is like community.
It's protecting every last asset that somebody has built over a lifetime.
You're in it together.
You feel supported
from the beginning to the end.
What insurance is just taking care of people. It's definitely a way of life.
Cross Insurance, our way of life since 1954.
New Englanders know that for towing, hauling, or heading to a ball game, their Ford dealers are their truck headquarters. For a full lineup that works hard and plays harder, F-Series, featuring the all-new F-150 and Super Duty, the best-selling trucks for 47 straight years, the turbocharged Ranger, and the compact Maverick. Built Ford tough and the official truck of your Boston Red Sox. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Hey Sox fans, take your game day experience to the next level. Whether a pretzel dog or sandwich, top them with Mike's Amazing, the official mayo and mustard of the Boston Red Sox. Pick up Mike's Amazing at Stop and Shop and bring the Fenway experience home. Mike's Amazing. When it's on, it's on.
Summer's just getting started, so fill your cooler with the smooth and refreshing taste of Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. It tastes like real iced tea because it's made with real brewed tea. And with a 5% kick of alcohol, Twisted Tea is perfect for the beach, the lake, or wherever you're hanging out and day drinking with your friends. Look for the bright yellow cans. Twisted Tea Hard Iced Tea. Keep it twisted.
Twisted Tea Brewing Company, Cincinnati, Ohio. Please drink responsibly.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Red Sox had 2 base runners, but the side was retired without a run. Retired the side, brought to you by Azek Exteriors, featuring new Azek Bevel and Shake siding, engineered to deliver classic beauty, but without all the maintenance. Visit AzekExteriors.com. Akil Baddoo, who started the scoring last night with a 5th-inning home run, leading off 2 for 7 since his recall from AAA with 2 RBIs in that home run. Left-hand batter. And the pitch is over the outer half, a call strike. Tigers scoring in the 1st inning, a single by Green, a stolen base, and then a single by Urshela. Low and away originally. Green was called out at home on a great throw by Abreu, but replay overturned the call. Here it is. And a bounding ball hit to the charging second baseman. Grissom has it, fires to first in time, a two-hopper. Leadoff man out 4-3. We'll check the Subaru of New England scoreboard. Let love bloom in a 2024 Subaru with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Find your authorized Subaru retailer at SubaruNewEngland.com. The Yankees, who are back to 20 games over 500, play at the Giants tonight. Call strike to Andy Ibanez. It was a late addition when Cano was scratched. 286 for this right-hand hitter from Cuba. 2 homers. And a wave and a miss to the pitcher foot outside. Phillies lead the Cardinals 3-1 in the fourth. Rays and the Orioles no score in the first. And Baltimore, the pitch. Way outside with a slider. Bad news for the Orioles. John Means, the lefty, and Tyler Wells, a tall right-hander, both need elbow surgery, are out for the season. Swing and a miss. We got him. And a sinker down and away. I wonder if that will open the door for Rich Hill, former Oriole.
They're going to make some kind of move. I mean, they're too good. Too many young, talented position players. More pressure on Burns and Grayson Rodriguez. Dean Kramer. I think they'll be wheeling and dealing for more arms.
Rich Hill's son Bryce is here. Very good young ball player with the Dexter Southfield Middle School.
He's here tonight?
Yes, he is. Bryce is, yeah.
Where's Rich?
Well, he just called us, told us Bryce was here. So
let his son have a night out.
He's going to come to a game soon, he said. 2 down for Zach McKinstry. He takes a strike, 1-1. McKinstry, former Dodger, was a utility player, played somehow in 148 games last year and almost won a Gold Glove. He lines this one toward the gap in left center. Over goes Rafael. Wow, did he fly? That looked like a gap shot when it left the bat. He was right there waiting for it eventually. 1-2-3 after 1.5, 1-0 Tigers on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
It's time to start finding things we need for the summer. Don't forget to break out the floating beer pong table. It's also time to find money for the summer that you may have coming to you don't even know about. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. It's fast, easy, and it's free.
Once again, it looks like Herb Chambers has an exceptional lineup this season. The automotive hometown hero offers the largest selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs in New England. With so many Herb Chambers dealership locations featuring 35 brands, you'll find the exact vehicle you're looking for. Choose from thousands of different new and pre-owned vehicles. And at Herb Chambers, you always get more for your trade. Because at Herb Chambers, we don't sell cars. We help people buy them. Visit herbchambers.com to view our entire inventory today.
You know a spot, but not just a spot. The spot. Actually, with the 2023 Nissan Frontier, you know a bunch of them. But the key to these great spots? Being able to reach them in the first place. Your spot is out there. Find your Frontier in the 2023 Nissan Frontier with standard 310 horsepower, advanced tech, and 281 pound-feet of torque.
Free is key during Craftsman Days at Lowe's. Right now, get one free Select V20 tool when you buy a Select Battery 2-pack. Plus, get your choice of a V20 drill or impact driver kit for $69. Don't miss your chance to save on the high-quality, high-performance tools you need during Craftsman Days. Because Lowe's knows tools. Lowe's knows home improvement. Valid through 6/19 while supplies last. Selection varies by location.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Home half of the second inning, 1-0 Tigers. Ref Snyder Smith and Grissom do in the Herb Chambers batting order. Sponsored by Herb Chambers Infinity of Westboro. Ref for the 4-game hit streak is at .337 with 2 homers, 13 RBIs. He broke up Flaherty's no-hit bid with a single with 1 out of the 7th inning last night, one of just 2 Red Sox hits. McGuire had the other. The veteran Maeda deals and leaves it low and away, ball 1. The Mets, who've been reeling, gave up 3 runs in the top of the first against Arizona tonight at Citi Field. It's now batting with the bases loaded in the first. Here it is. And a hard ground ball to third. Easy hop for Verling, who wings it across in time. Matt Verling out of Notre Dame. Throws out the leadoff man, and here comes Dominic Smith. He's hitless in his last 14 at-bats. He's at 179 with a homer and 12 knocked in. The Guardians have been rolling. No score in the bottom of the second at home against Washington. Braves lead Oakland 1-0 after one. Maeda delivers, and the former Met, Smith, takes it low and inside, ball one. Tyler O'Neill had a cortisone shot. He's feeling a lot better. Should be ready soon. The 1-0 is low. 2-0. Yoshida was on the field, took batting practice today. He's getting close. Got sore thumb. 2-0. Foul left side out of play on a splitter. 2 balls and a strike to left-hand batting Dominic Smith. Followed by Vaughn Grissom. Maeda deals, and the right-hander leaves it low and inside. Tomorrow, Cooper Criswell, hit hard his last outing, goes against Reese Olson, who's 1-5 but with a 1.92 ERA. Here's the pitch. Swinging a pop-up, third base side, foul ground. Catcher Kelly coming back and watches it sail into the third row just to the left of the screen. Count remains full. This afternoon, Cincinnati beat the Cubs 5-4. The final so far. And congrats to the Yukon Huskies. They opened the NCAA tournament with a 4-1 victory over Duke in Norman, Oklahoma. They'll play the winner of the game between Oklahoma and Oral Roberts tonight. 3-2. Up and away, ball 4. So Smith draws a walk. 1-out walk here. That's a second by Maeda. Brings up Vaughn Grissom. Numbers don't reflect it, but he has been swinging better of late. 3 RBIs, hitting 145, looking for his first Red Sox homer. And Bryant is playing right now. Bryant of Rhode Island playing against Luke and Chase Nixon of North Carolina State. Call strike. Trot and Catherine, I'm sure, at the game. They were flying there today. Tournament in Raleigh. Regional, so Bryant against North Carolina State. 1-0, check swing low and away. Bryant won 36 games this year. They had a very good season. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out, runner at first. 1-0 Tigers in the second. Vaughn Grissom at the plate. Tries to check on an inside pitch. He did hold up.
Wow.
It looked like a pretty good pitch, too. It went his way. 2 balls and a strike. David Hamilton would be next. Red Sox have 3 base runners already, but nothing to show for him. Waves at a pitch a foot outside and does not get it, so it's 2-2. Red Sox have won 10 of their last 12 against the Tigers, but started out on the wrong foot. They've really struggled in opening games of series, especially at home. And a swing and a miss, he got him. Well, Maeda getting his first K. So Grissom a strikeout victim, and it brings up David Hamilton. Hitting another start, hitting a .259 with 2 homers, and he's knocked in 6.
That's one that will frustrate Vaughn. He was ahead 2-1 and swung at 2 straight balls. I know it's not easy against a veteran but like Maeda, but he was in the driver's seat.
Here's a swing and a hard ground ball that gets thrown to right center field, a base hit. Smith takes a big turn, retreats as the throw goes into third. So David Hamilton with another base hit, first ball swinging. Good to see Tristan Casas in the dugout. He took ground balls again today pregame, doing some exercises, but still unable to swing a bat. That rib cage injury. Runners at first and second with 2 down. That's 4 base runners already. And here's Cedon Rafaela, who's at 205 with 5 homers. Red Sox leader in RBIs at 28. And he takes it low for ball 1. Rafi has 26. Duran 23. 2 on, 2 out. Maeda delivers, and a strike down and in. From a hard sinker at 90. Maeda's not overpowering, but it's a very good splitter. And often it's not a strike, but does get some chases. Here's a 1-1. He waves and does not get a splitter down and away. That was probably out of the zone. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 out, 2 on. Maeda setting. The pitch. He waves and misses strike 3. A little slider there, down and away. It wasn't close. So, Red Sox strand 2, and after 2 full, 1-0 Detroit on the Shaws and Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Arbella Insurance has been doing business in the New England community for over 35 years. They're your friends, your neighbors, and fellow Boston fans. They do the wave at the ballpark together and get stuck in the same Sturo Drive traffic. At Arbella, being your neighbor helps them provide you with the coverage you need to drive, live, or run a business in this part of the country we call home. Arbella, here for Boston fans, here for good.
Let love bloom in a brand new 2024 Subaru Outback with symmetrical all-wheel drive. Buy with 1.9% financing or lease for just $305 per month. All things grow with love. It's what makes Subaru, Subaru. Details at SubaruofNewEngland.com.
Hey, baseball fans! Ask Sherwin-Williams how you can make every day feel like game day. With over 1,500 colors and a top-tier coaching staff to bring the energy of your team's spirit home. Shop online or visit your neighborhood paint store today.
A berry delicious sale is happening now at Shaw's and Star Market. Hey, it's Joe. Today through Thursday, buy 2, get 1 free on select varieties of strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Yes, it's a berry bonanza. Pick 2 of your favorite berries and get a 3rd package or pint for free. Lowest priced item is free. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Fresh berries are ripe and ready. Hurry in and save. Shaw's and Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
You're listening to the Sox on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Radio Network. Now, back to the play-by-play action.
3rd inning. Tigers leading at 1-0. Red Sox have left 3 men into a double play as we go along with Will Fleming.
Thank you so much, Joe. The offense held in check yet again. Tanner Houck gave up first inning run. And the Red Sox just have not gotten it going yet against Kenta Maeda. Tanner, efficient as usual, 29 pitches through 2. Carson Kelly leads it off, right-handed hitter, and he takes sinker for strike 1. Kelly leads off the Herb Chambers batting order, brought to you by Herb Chambers, Lincoln of Norwood and Lincoln of Westboro. On 1 to Kelly, who comes in at 226 with a couple homers, and he fouls off a sinker on the first base side very quickly, 0-2.
Had his 2nd career triple last night.
Oh, and 2. Play him on the infield to Paul Houck in his Zen state, looking off into the distance on the 3rd base side. Apple TV is zoning in on Craig Breslow, the first-year president of baseball ops. A ground ball back to the mound. Houck has it kind of pop off the heel of his glove, but cool hand Luke handles it with a bare hand, throws to first. And there's 1 away. So Tanner, after the RBI hit by Gio Urshela, has retired 5 in a row. And now Winsel Perez. Alex Cora was asked about some of the comments lately about how his team has underperformed. The pitch to Perez is down and in. And he brushed him off and said, well, I mean, we're below 500. Our expectations are in in that room or to be better than this. 1-0. The pitch is a strike. Good slider on the inside corner. It's 1-1. When you consider the injuries, though, I mean, right now the Red Sox are without the people they thought would be their 3, 4, 5, and 6 hitters to start the season. The 1-1 is lined into left field coming in. Duran, and he's there to make a hip-high grab.
As Alex said, Connor Wong's had a good year, but he'd be normally hitting 7th if you had a full complement of your players.
And think about how deep that kind of lineup could look. Guys like Wong and Refsnyder down near the bottom. So quickly 2 down in the top of the third. Red Sox trailing the Tigers 1-0. Third inning is fueled by Sitko. Swing and a miss by Riley Green. Rare hit for a left-hander against Green, his first time. I should say against Houck. That's just been dominant because of the slider-splitter combo. Here is a slider that's swung on and missed. It's 0-2. Tanner has doubled the percentage of splitters he throws, and he's just owned lefties. And he basically only throws those two pitches against left-handers. The 0-2 slider just outside.
Such a big break to it. That's I think more of a sweeper than some of the pitches called by somebody else as a sweeper.
No doubt about it. It moves 17 inches. But he wants it to be called a slider. 1-2 to Green. The pitch. Swing and a foul off the end of the bat. Whether you're off to the ballpark, dog park, or amusement park, Sitko, top-tier Triclean gasoline gets you where you're going. Second best ERA. 5th most innings pitched. 3rd lowest opponent's OPS. Houck's been awesome. Here's a high, deep drive, though, to right field. Abreu back on the track. He can't get it. It one-hops off the short bean wall. Willier plays the carom, spins and throws to second. And Riley Green is having himself a series at Fenway Park.
That's a home run in many ballparks.
He is 2 for 2. And to your point, Joe, he just missed that one. That'll frustrate Houck. That's a 2-strike pitch.
It's a slider, but it was about knee high, but right in his wheelhouse.
Into that area where left-handers tend to just drop the head of the bat. So, loud contact twice now for Green. He's at second base with 2 down. Scored the game's only run on a hit by Urshela. Here's Matt Vierling. Pitch to him is a little outside with a slider. That's ball 1. That's a homer in 26 yards. The one that Green just hit. Wrigley, Fenway, Coors, and Kaufman. The only 4 where it wouldn't be. 1-0. High pop-up into right field. Really toward the gap, and Abreu gently over to his right is there to make the play, and the inning is over. Houck works around the Green double. To the bottom of the third we go. The Red Sox need some offense for Boston. They'll have the top of the order. Duran, Abreu, and Wong coming up on the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan. If you've been injured in an accident and would like to know the value of your case, it's easy. Go to forthepeople.com and go to verdicts and settlements to see cases just like yours. You may see numbers that are much higher than what your lawyer's telling you. You see, all lawyers are not the same. Some may only handle a few injury cases a year. This is all we do. Injured? The choice is easy. Morgan & Morgan, America's largest injury law firm. Visit forthepeople.com for an office near you.
Diabetes can put you in a slump, but your Libre or Dexcom continuous glucose monitor can keep you from striking out and missing the action. Let Eastern Diabetic help you touch them all and send you all your diabetic supplies. Their wicked smart team will make sure you never have a rain delay when it comes to receiving your diabetes supplies. And they do all the paperwork. Get your diabetic supplies today by calling 857-400-0044 or easterndiabetic.com.
Getting ready to apply for college or a new job? Thought about what your online presence says about you? Visit lifebrand.life to remove cringeworthy content from your social media accounts and increase your chances of being a top-rated applicant. Lifebrand.life. Make a good first impression today.
Ready for summer? Then check out Macy's and get what you need right now. Ready for vacation? Buy your swimsuits online and pick up in store to check the fit while you're there. Ready for the pool? Pick out the perfect towels, then pick them up curbside on your way. Last-minute dinner party? Get same-day delivery for outdoor hosting essentials before guests arrive. Get exactly what you need for summer just when you need it. Today at Macy's. More at Macys.com/free ship.
Want to listen to WEEI on the go? Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Jarren Duran to lead it off for the Red Sox in the bottom of the third. They had no hits through 6 innings yesterday against Flaherty. 2 hits through 2 innings against Maeda, but nothing to show for either. Red Sox have not homered in 5 of their last 6 games, and not a coincidence, the one they did homer in, the win in Baltimore. Hit 2 big flies that night. Here's Duran, who pops up the first pitch. Foul of the third base bag and line. Over into foul territory to make the play quite easily is Vierling, and on one pitch, Duran is gone. Starts to feel like an offense that maybe just a little bit is pressing. As Abreu, who grounded into a double play to erase the walk from Duran, stands in. The farm report. Big things have been happening for both Marcelo Meyer and Kyle Teel. Double-A Portland as Abreu takes fastball for strike 1. Marcelo hit his 6th home run 2 nights ago on opposite field blast. Doubled again last night. He's been hot. So too Teel. Very encouraging. The 0-1 is a strike. Curveball to Willier. And it's 0-2. For every 4-bagger the Red Sox hit this season, we'll donate $40 to Cars for Kids. We're making our donation, and you should too. Oh, and 2 hold to Abreu. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with a splitter.
Well outside the strike zone.
They've had a hard time picking that one up, have these Red Sox hitters. Maeda feels like the kind of pitcher that if you saw him a second and third time, it would get a little easier because of the funky delivery, little hitch when he comes home. So far, both Duran and Abreu easily retired. Here now Connor Wong singled his first time and almost a carbon copy, but this time bloopered foul on the first base side. Out of play for strike 1. Here's the 0-1 outside. In fact, this season, opponents are hitting .312 against Maeda. Second time through the order. And then rather interestingly, that dips way down. Third time through. The 1-1 is swung on and missed.
That splitter's really sinking. Bottom's falling out of it.
2-year, $14 million deal. He was very well received in his return to Minnesota, where he was great. 1-2 to Wong. 2 down, bases empty in the third. Maeda throws. And a swing and a chopper toward third. Vierling plays a foul ball. It's just outside the bag. It remains 1-2. Maeda, well familiar with this ballpark, not only because of his time with the Twins, but in 2018 he was in the Dodger bullpen. Pitched here in Game 2 at Fenway, and then in that fateful Game 3 at Dodger Stadium. Just incredible work by him in the bullpen. Here's the 1-2. And Wong swings and misses at a fastball way outside the zone. Sox are swinging at a lot of non-strikes here tonight. 1-0 Tigers after 3 on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
Lou Maloney here for my friends at Shaw's and Star Market. Now, when I'm on the road with the team, the one way I help at home is by ordering groceries for our family online with the Shaw's and Star Market deals and delivery app. They have them ready at curbside, and they'll deliver them right to my front door. I can see how much money I save, and we all love that. Just visit shaws.com or starmarket.com. You can choose free curbside pickup or delivery. Shaw's and Star Market, make them the MVP of your family, too. Shaw's and Star Market, perfecting the art of fresh.
Playing it safe at home means having health insurance. And if you need coverage right now, the Massachusetts Health Connector has a lineup loaded with power. The Connector Care program is available to more people than ever and includes low premiums and no deductibles, keeping you covered and saving you money for everything from an urgent ER trip to managing chronic diseases like diabetes and hypertension through no-cost prescriptions. Everyone in Massachusetts is required to have health insurance. If you need it, go to mahealthconnector.org today and find the right plan for you and your family. That's mahealthconnector.org.
Hey, contractors and builders, it's Will Fleming. Ready to elevate your game? You already trust AZEK Exteriors as the #1 brand for premium exterior trim. Now, get ready to take on siding installation like never before. Introducing AZEK Exterior's new bevel and shake siding, the game changer your clients have been waiting for. Deliver the classic beauty of cedar siding with unbeatable rot-free durability. Score big with AZEK Exterior siding on your next project. Visit azekexteriors.com to order samples or learn more.
Getting ready to apply for college or a new job? Thought about what your online presence says about you? Visit lifebrand.life to remove cringeworthy content from your social media accounts and increase your chances of being a top-rated applicant. Lifebrand.life. Make a good first impression today.
Red Sox Review after the game on 93.7 WEEI.
Another slow start for the Red Sox here, trailing 1-0 through 3. Tanner Houck doing his part. 1-0 Tigers. Needed just 13 pitches to navigate the third. But here now is Urshela to lead it off for the Tigers. Gio Urshela, then Colt Keith and Akil Badu in the Herb Chambers batting order. Sponsored by Herb Chambers Volvo Cars of Norwood. Urshela fouls it off on the first base side. Absolutely remarkable beginning to the season for Tanner Houck. Slider's been about the most effective pitch in the whole game. 0-1. Pop up foul side of first. Smith gives a chase, but that's just past the back right corner of the Sox dugout into the seats. It's 0-2. It's that magical time here at Fenway Park. The glass facade of downtown buildings, along with a Citgo sign reflecting bright orange. 0-2. Swing and a pop foul again. First base side. A few clouds off in the distance, actually, over the water behind downtown. Lights have been on since we started for that reason. It just feels like there's so much untapped potential in this ballpark lately. The 0-2 popped up into shallow center field. Vaughn Grissom calls everybody off from second base. He's there to make the play. And by that, I mean the Red Sox are not having the season necessarily that they hope for, game under 500, but you would not know it from the energy of these crowds. They come here ready to go crazy. But here at home, they've just had almost nothing to cheer. One out, here's Colt Keith. Pitch misses outside, ball one.
Did your mother ever play Keith for you? One hit wonder? 98.6 was the hit.
That's one I've not heard.
Really? Oh, yeah, it was a big hit around mid-60s.
She put me through the ringer. 1-0. A good musical education. Here's a swing and a miss by Keith. It's 1-1.
Keith went by one name. His real name was James Kiefer. Born in Philadelphia.
Did the big cheese spin 98.6? I believe it. Here's a splitter swung on and missed. And it's 1-2. Was it a real popular song?
It was. It hit 7 on the Billboard charts.
I mean, I generally know what 98.6 means, but what's the basic premise of the tune?
I don't think it had a lot of depth behind it. But sure.
One out in the fourth inning. The 1-2 pitch is a comebacker to Houck. He's always so calm out there. That one kind of also popped out of his glove, but he got it with a bare hand, flips horseshoe style to first in time, and they're 2 down.
Red Sox missed the Tigers' best pitcher. Struble has really been awesome. Pitcher of the month.
Tremendous.
September, 6-1 this year.
He and Houck are right there as favorites through 2 months to win the American League Cy Young. Of course, so long to go there. Slider from Tanner misses outside to Akil Badu. Red Sox baseball brought to you by your New England Ford dealers. Get going during SUV season by joining the Bronco family. 1-0, fouled back.
This game can be so unfair. It's unfair for Houck to have a one-loss record of 4-5.
Which is why most people just completely discard that stat as a measure of pitcher's worth.
I don't think you can totally discard it.
I agree with you in only one way. The 1-1 is popped up on the left side of the infield. David Hamilton backpedals. He's there to make the play. We will discuss the meaning of wins and losses and maybe pull up the lyrics from 98.6 when we come back. Bottom four, Red Sox trailing the Tigers 1-0 on the Shaw's and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
It's time to start finding things we need for the summer. Don't forget to break out the floating beer pong table. It's also time to find money for the summer that you may have coming to you don't even know about. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. It's fast, easy, and it's free.
Have you heard the news? Matthews Nissan has arrived in Wellesley with a different kind of car dealership that's all about treating people right. Something that we've been doing since 1973 across New York and Pennsylvania. At Matthews Nissan, you'll never have to haggle to get our best prices. Our upfront, transparent prices are clearly marked, and no one gets a better deal than you. During our grand opening, get extra savings on our remaining 23s, like $6,000 off a Nissan Rogue S and $7,500 off a Frontier. Plus, we have the best rewards program in the business, Matthews Rewards Plus, where you earn 25% of everything you spend on service and can put it toward a future vehicle purchase up to $5,000 off. Visit the new Matthews Nissan of Wellesley, formerly Bernardi Nissan on Route 9, or MatthewsNissanofWellesley.com.
Matthews Auto Group. More every day, every way.
This is Danielle Ferrier at Heading Home. We are a leading provider of emergency shelter and housing for children and adults experiencing homelessness. Today, we are facing a housing crisis in Massachusetts, which is why we've teamed up with community partners like the Village Bank.
This is Amy Werner, Senior Vice President at the Village Bank. We're committed to supporting impactful programs in our communities. Together, we're working to give everyone a safe place to call home. Visit headinghomeinc.org today to see how you can help.
It off. He takes the first pitch curveball for strike one. I guess the main chorus line, Joe, is, hey, 98.6, her lovin' is the medicine that saved me. That's your anthem for Jan. 0-1 to Devers. 1-0 Tigers. That's a little low.
This Keith is no relation.
No.
Colt Keith.
Not quite the same generation. Devers was so hot, but he's now 0 for his last 8. 1-1 after a pop-up to short. The pitch. Good take. Slider, and it's 2-1. You can understand Rafi's desire, his tendency in streaks like this to try to single-handedly win games for the Red Sox. They just, top to bottom, not enough production, but he so rarely sees good pitches to hit. 2-1. Swinging a high drive toward the monster in deep left center field. Carrying well. It is back, and it is off the wall. Rafi catches Green. He's into second base with a stand-up double. Absolutely beautiful inside-out swing. That was the path that got him the 4 hits.
That was a backdoor slider, but cut too much of the plate.
His 12th double. Joe will tell us in a moment how many of them clanged off the monster. So now a real opportunity. Leadoff double, and here is Rob Refsnyder. Pitch to him is low. Ball 1.
That's only his second wall ball this year. Durant far and away the club leader.
He's got 7 or 8 of them, doesn't he?
8, yes.
So, tying run in scoring position to begin the 4th inning. That's another double for Diabetes and $50 to the American Diabetes Association. 1-0 to Refsnyder. Splitter low.
And the 423rd extra base hit of Rafi's career, beating Jim Rice's mark for most by a player under the age of 28.
Just such a marvelous career to start. 2-0. Taken for a strike. Slider looked to be a little low. Rob has that look on his face, not so sure about the call, but goes against him, and it's 2-1. Here's the pitch. That's a little low. So now 3 balls and a strike with Dom Smith out on deck. Red Sox losers of 5 of their last 7. In that time, they've been outscored 39-19. Raffy trying to do his part. He leads at second with his hands on his hips. The 3-1. Swinging a high pop-up into shallow center field. Racing in on it, Green. And Riley Green is there to make the play. Unproductive for Ref Snyder. 1 down, we take 10 seconds for station ID on the Shaw's N-Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
From the WEEI studios, 93.7 WEEI FM and HD1, Lawrence, Boston. Always live on the free Odyssey app.
So Devers at second with 1 down. 1-0 Tigers, and here is Dom Smith. Dom walked his first time. The pitch is outside. So we were talking about pitchers' win-loss records. And I think as with most things in the modern analytical world, things like RBIs and wins get probably overly diminished. The 1-0 is ripped down the left field line. That's a base hit, and that's going to tie the game. Devers comes home. Dom Smith into second with a stand-up double at last. And we're tied at 1. A little bobble out there by Baddoo. I think Smith was probably going to get to second all the way. Absolute missile on an inside-out swing. And we're deadlocked.
He broke an 0 for 14 with that swing. But with the pitch that was away, probably not a strike.
Expanded and it paid off. So now the go-ahead run in scoring position for Vaughn Grissom. Here's the pitch. Vaughn takes a little low. They are circumstantial. So much of it, as Houck is evidence of, is how much your offense scores behind you. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch is a strike. The other thing about the new game is that it's so much harder to be left in long enough to earn wins sometimes. But there's one part of the thing that you believe so deeply and that I'm totally on board with, the 1-1 to Grissom, the pitch. Another ball. And that is, there is value in either keeping your team in a game long enough to the point where the offense can take over, or once you do get a lead,
keep it, yeah.
Carrying it through. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And a swing and a miss. That is the second straight at bat. Grissom had a hitter's count 2-1 and then totally expanded.
Well, generally, for relievers, wins are accidents more often than not.
Yeah. And in some cases, a bad sign.
Can be if you've blown the lead.
2-2 is low. Splitter.
But I think for workhorses, it is a good telling stat, especially if you have a high total of wins.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a career history of doing it. See if he even throws him a strike here. 3-2 the pitch is ripped on a line into right field. That's the base hit. Smith is going to be held at the last minute as Perez comes up throwing. Vaughn Grissom rips a base hit into right field, and the Red Sox have 3 hits in the inning, and first and third 1 out for David Hamilton. He did get a strike to hit, and Vaughn was ready for it.
Last pitches have been up in the zone, not that nasty splitter. And now we have a pitching coach visit with the translator.
Gives us a chance to check in on the Subaru of New England scoreboard. The red-hot Cleveland Guardians, at whom the Tigers are looking up. They lead the Washington Nationals 2-0. Pirates and Tigers scoreless in the 5th. Rays at Camden Yards. Those two teams meeting for the first time, and in Tampa with a 1-0 lead. Let Love Bloom in a 24 Subaru with symmetrical all-wheel drive. It's a Patrick Corbin start for the Nats. And Jose Ramirez has yet another run batted in that game. Here's David Hamilton, a chance to give the Red Sox the lead without a hit. Third baseman Veerling in on the grass. The pitch is outside. Splitter Not a lot of speed at third in Dom Smith. Grissom runs well at first. Hamilton is very difficult to double off. 1-0. He singled his first time. Here's the pitch. Swinging a pop-up foul on the third base side. That will make the seats, and it's 1-1. It's a sign of Hamilton's improvement and evolution that lately he's one of the guys you like having up in spots like this.
He's been making consistent contact, finding holes.
The Tigers on the right side of the infield are way back, so if he puts it in play, so likely to give him a lead. The 1-1 strike right at the bottom of the zone with a curveball. And it's 1-2. So now his mentality will change a little bit. The shortstop, McKinstry, is almost right behind the bag at second. 1-2. Swinging a drive down the left field line, slicing toward the corner and foul. So it's 1-2, still to David Hamilton. The first baseman Urshela is holding Grissom. Second base Keith is pretty traditional alignment. That does not look like Colt Keith to me.
No.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch, and he takes a ball, does Grissom. And it's 2-2. I did not hear anything over the press box announcement. Of course, we got the United Nations meeting in the booth at the moment. 2-2. Tie game, but a big chance. First and third with 1 out.
Baez in there.
Pitch is fouled off. Let's see.
Baez is taking over at second.
Two and two, and Maeda steps off. You know, I think actually when they made the switch for Canna, they must have moved Colt Keith to the DH and Andy Ibanez as the second baseman. 2-2. Pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him with a splitter. So Hamilton got himself into a 2-strike count. And he is retired. Big second out for Maeda, his 5th strikeout. And now it's up to Cedar Rafaela, who looked overmatched his first time. Struck out swinging. 2 down, they lead at first and third. The pitch. Swinging a high fly into left field. It is back at the wall. Baду is there. He watches it fly. Goodbye, Rafaela. A 3-run bomb, and the Red Sox lead it 4-1. Into the second row of the monster seats. Cedar, 6 homers and now 31 runs batted in. He demolished that ball, and the Red Sox a huge sigh of relief. Well, Akil Baddoo tried to deke everybody in the ballpark. He went back and waited at the base of the wall as if he had a chance to make that play. He did not. High towering to the light standard as Jarren Duran takes a curveball outside for ball 1. How about Cedar Rafaela? I mean, it can be a work in progress, but boy, has he made his hits count. Here's a strike to Duran, a fastball, and it's 1-1. Man, did the Red Sox need that swing. Ball and a strike. Here it is. Swinging a chopper to third. Vierling has it on the second hop. Throws to first in time, hitting over, but thanks to Cedar, the Red Sox pull ahead in a big way. 4-1 through 4 on the Shaw's and Star Market Red Sox Network.
For the 47th year in a row, Ford F-Series are America's best-selling trucks. The trucks that move mountains also move boats, bricks, and 2x4s. Work days and weekends, job sites and campsites. F-150 and the all-new Super Duty never stop working, just like you. Ford F-Series, official truck of your Boston Red Sox and America's #1 selling trucks 47 years straight. It's a record that may never be broken until next year. Sales claim based on 1977 to 2023 CY total sales.
Mass Mutual is an official partner of the Red Sox. And as fans first, we know you're already zoning out. So here are 20 soothing seconds of Fenway sounds, because there's nothing like being at the ballpark. This meditation is brought to you by Mass Mutual, official partner of the Red Sox. Learn more at massmutual.com/Red Sox. If Heineken Silver was a 60-second radio ad, it'd tell you all the stuff you need to know in only 30 seconds to keep things light and refreshing. Seriously, time me. Heineken Silver, a world-class light beer that's surprisingly crisp and refreshing, made with only premium quality ingredients and just 2.9 grams of carbs and 95 calories, all without compromising on taste. Heineken Silver, all the taste, no bitter endings. Order now at Heineken.com/silver. Must be 21 and older to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly. Whew, 30 seconds, that's it. Done. Peace.
It's time to start finding things we need for the summer. Don't forget to break out the floating beer pong table. It's also time to find money for the summer that you may have coming to you don't even know about. Enter your name at findmassmoney.gov. It's fast, easy, and it's free.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Well, the Red Sox, just like that, got a big fly after a couple of doubles, and they have moved ahead 4-1. 3-run homer by Rafael on the first pitch he saw in the fourth inning, giving him 31 RBIs and 6 homers. The club leader in runs batted in. So it's 4-1 Boston. Houck has a lead to protect now for the first time.
Here you go with your discussion about the value of wins for a pitcher. Now this becomes one of those spots.
Exactly. Here comes Ibanez, the second baseman, who struck out his first time up. Andy Ibanez takes a strike.
Something just occurred to me. We may have to start playing 98.6 as a rally song.
Hey, it worked, didn't it? Making Keith a one-hit wonder. And renewing it about 50 years later. Ball missing, going away. More like 60 years. 58, I think. 1-1 the count to the right-hand batting Ibanez. No Javi Baez in the lineup tonight. The pitch is swung on, popped up foul, first base side. Smith over, beyond the dugout, and he makes the catch right up against that screen. A long way for that. So a leadoff out. Great to see Polly Hobson, Butch Hobson's daughter, who's here visiting with us, and she was with Google and is part of a Harvard Business School management program here for a few days.
A lot of things you do not understand.
Right. There's a line drive off the pitcher. Grabbed by Houck. Underhands to first in time. Hope he's okay. Seems to be.
They're going to go right out.
Bullet hit by McKistry. And Houck is waving him off. Remember last year, of course, he got hit with that one hopper, which was a devastating injury. But they're taking no chances. They're out there right away. It's hard to tell exactly where it hit him. Midsection, I think.
Right, forearm maybe?
Or was it, on the right arm?
Not good.
His pitcher's arm. He's saying he's okay, but Brendan Henry is checking it out. It was a shot on line drive.
Golly.
Look, I was headed for his hip.
It's right around the elbow and forearm area on that right pitching arm. That is awful. He looks okay, as you say. They're going to make him throw some practice pitches, but man, has he been snake bitten.
The underhanded with the glove after picking it up to first base for the out. Oh, that would be devastating.
Well, of course, he probably feels okay right now. The key to me, it seems, Joe, will be, once he sits down.
Throws a warm-up pitch, said he's okay. He wants to continue. That was a scare. Off the bat of McKistry, who's now 0 for 2. He lined to center his first time up. And here is the catcher, Carson Kelly, who bounced out 1-3. Boy, that was like a nightmare reoccurring. We saw last year at sideline for months. Outside breaking ball missing to Kelly. Batting ninth and catching. Just above the elbow, I think, on the outside part that they were looking at. 2-0 the count. Pitch count at 59. 4-1 Red Sox. 3-run homer by Rafael. The difference, low and away.
You know, they streamlined his mechanics so much. They moved him a little bit more with his back right push-off foot to the first base side of the rubber, and his left foot lands right in the middle of the plate.
Fastball pumped in for a strike. I just saw a close-up on Apple TV of his arm, and there certainly a red blotch there where he got hit.
Yeah, that will only darken and continue.
Pitch home. Ground ball, bounce weakly on the third base line. Grab behind the bag by Raffy. Fires in plenty of time to get the slope-footed catcher. So how it departs seems none the worse for wear. We'll see. After 4.5, it's 4-1 Boston on the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
Nothing brings the fans to their feet as when the cleanup hitter comes to the plate. And in Eastern Mass, homeowners react the same way when they see Drains by James pull up to take care of drain or sewer problems, as well as provide money-saving pipe lining solutions. Drains by James covers all the bases when it comes to giving homeowners dependable drain, sewer, and pipe service. Learn more at drainsbyjames.com. At Drains by James, they give a poop about your pipes.
For decades, Boston sports fans have celebrated legendary heroes of the game. And for decades, Boston drivers have come to expect nothing less than legendary customer service from Herb Chambers. That's because the Herb Chambers team is dedicated to offering excellence every time we step up to the plate.
A very, very delicious sale is happening now at Shaw's in Star Market. Hey, it's Lou. Today through Thursday, buy two, get one free on select varieties of strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, and raspberries. Yeah, it's a berry bonanza. Pick two of your favorite berries and get a third package or pint for free. Lowest price item is the one that's free. Short on time? Order free curbside pickup or get delivery. Fresh berries are ripe and ready. Hurry in and save. Shaw's in Star Market, the official supermarket of the Red Sox Radio Network.
Navien tankless water heaters, the proven leader in condensing technology. Request a Navien because you deserve the best in endless hot water delivery. Learn about Navien's condensing tankless water heaters and find a Navien contractor at tanklessmadesimple.com.
Count on Navien.
Hi, Discover. It's Jennifer Coolidge, and your cashback match has inspired me.
Great. We love doubling the cashback you earn at the end of your first year.
I'm doubling everything now. I'm double dating. I'm double dipping.
Discover Cashback Match. See terms at discover.com/creditcard.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Today's Red Sox code word of the game is basket catch. Make sure to enter your code word in the member portal. Kenta Maeda hammered in the fourth inning for 4 runs on 4 hits, including 2 doubles and a 3-run homer off the bat of Rafaela. Facing Abreu, Wong, and Endeavors here.
Joe, is there any one phrase in the history of the sport that is more associated with one player than basket catch?
Willie Mays. That's right. They say, hey, kid. He perfected it. Abreu has grounded into a 4-6-3 double play and fanned. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. He's batting in the Herb Chambers, Honda Boston, Honda Burlington batting order. 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, and the check swing, slider low. I'd like to wish happy birthday to my youngest, my daughter Kate. Always reluctant to give her age, but I know where I was when she was born.
And that was only 27 years ago.
Old Comiskey Park. There's a fly ball to right field, but off the end of the bat. Settling under is Perez, and he makes the catch for the out. And we had with Cleveland TV, we had a game at Old Comiskey against the White Sox.
So how would that work? Was there like a phone down in the clubhouse they'd come tell you?
No, I got the call about 2 in the morning.
Oh, at the hotel.
Yes, and I had to wait for dawn and the first flight out, but I got back in plenty of time.
And you did?
I did.
That's unusual.
It's a long labor. Pitch is low and away, and Jan will never forgive me or the doctor who wanted to talk baseball. And she was about to give birth in the birthing room. Not what she wanted to hear. The 1-0 is taken low.
Oh, your first daughter's always a little special, huh? Not that I would know.
For sure. Well, hopefully you find out someday. You're young enough.
May have to talk to my bride about that.
Wong with a single and a strikeout. And he swings and rips this one down the left field line. Extra bases if fair. It's into the corner. A fair ball rattling off the wall. And Connor's into second with a double as Baddoo gets the throw in toward third. Yeah, the Red Sox had a lack of extra base hits of late. 2 games in a row without them. Have 4 the last inning and a third.
Was the long labor a preview of things to come in her teen years?
I don't think so. She had quick labor for the grandchildren. Raffy Devers has popped up and doubled off the wall in left field.
Well, on her birthday, I won't embarrass her telling the story that is my favorite of all time that you tell about. I don't remember whether it was a Thanksgiving morning or a Christmas morning.
Wasn't a tattoo. Pitch in the dirt, goes to the backstop, and over to third goes Wong. Oh, something similar.
Thrilled mom.
1-1. And happy birthday to longtime New England scout Ed DeRamio. His birthday is tomorrow.
Still some of the best hair in the world.
Doesn't he? I think Eddie's hitting 90. And a great scout for the Cardinals, the Phillies, and the Cubs for many years. Infield in. Swing and a miss at a splitter down and away.
No, I would not want to be Ibanez or Urshela here. I mean, right side of the infield with Devers up. I love Eddie.
Yeah, Eddie's a wonderful guy and a great baseball man. From North Quincy. Here's the pitch home. Foul to the left out of play. And happy birthday to Dave Roberts. Doc turns, well, as they said on MLB radio today, the 31st anniversary of his 21st birthday.
Still very young.
We texted with him today.
What a good guy he is.
Wonderful. He was only here 2 months, but what an impact. 1-2 pitch is outside.
Jake Peavy, also born on this day, and in 1976, May the 31st, my brother was born.
Happy birthday to Dave Fleming.
They host Aaron Judge and the Yankees tonight.
The Giants do, yeah. Here's the pitch home, and a swing and a miss at an inside delivery, and he's out. Tied him up, down and in. So, big strikeout for Maeda. Red Sox don't want to waste this situation with a runner at third and 1 out. Now 2 men down.
He got started on a lot of things earlier than I did. I think this is his 21st year with the Giants in the major leagues, and he had kids not that long after that. His daughters are going to graduate high school a week from tomorrow. His son graduating 8th grade on Thursday.
There's a drive to left field. Deep off the batter. Refsnyder by the wall. It's off the wall. Another run scores. Ref on his way to second. And he's in there with a pop-up slide and a double. Another extra base hit for the Red Sox. So after being in offensive doldrums for 2 games plus the first 3 innings of this one, they have exploded. That's going to do it for Maeda. Ball hit about 2/3 of the way up on the green. It was a high fastball up and away, and Rob Refsnyder with a wall ball double makes it 5-1 Boston. Driving in Connor Wong, his 14th RBI. So that will do it for Maeda. We have a pitching change as we come your way here on the Shaws and Star Market WEEI Red Sox Network.
During this call to the bullpen, it's the perfect time to check out all the great content at buyfordnow.com. Find Ford offers you won't see advertised anywhere else. Search Ford dealer inventory for your dream vehicle. Compare Ford SUVs, trucks, and electric vehicles versus the competition. Calculate your trade-in value and learn about exclusive offers for military and first responders. So, visit buyfordnow.com and then see your New England Ford dealers.
If Heineken Silver was a 60-second radio ad, it'd tell you all the stuff you need to know in only 30 seconds to keep things light and refreshing. Seriously, time me. Heineken Silver, a world-class light beer that's surprisingly crisp and refreshing. Made with only premium quality ingredients and just 2.9 grams of carbs and 95 calories. All without compromising on taste. Heineken Silver. All the taste, no bitter endings. Order now at Heineken.com/silver. Must be 21 and older to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly. Whew. 30 seconds. That's it. Done. Peace.
Take Boston sports with you wherever you go. Download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Lefty Joey Wentz is the next Tiger pitcher. Tall lefty making his 16th appearance. ERA is almost 5.5. 5.4 to be exact. And he will face Dominic Smith, who's walked and doubled home the tying run. He scored the go-ahead run.
So the Red Sox had 2 hits all of last night. They had 2 hits tonight through 3 innings, and since then, 4 doubles and a homer.
So they were due to bust loose, and they've been doing it very effectively here with a 5-1 lead for their best pitcher, Tanner Houck. Just hope he's okay. He went down the runway toward the clubhouse. They have that arm checked after getting hit with the line drives. Seemed to hit him between the wrist and the elbow. And the red blotch there. I'm sure they were probably going to ice it. Here comes Dominic Smith, and the pitch, a left-on-left matchup, is low ball 1 from Wentz.
Just got a picture from Susan Waldman. She's in the booth with the aforementioned big brother.
So your brother and my daughter share a birthday, and our mothers share a birthday, September 24th.
Fates have aligned.
Yeah. Fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
So does that mean, like, July 20th in 2070, I'm going in the Hall of Fame?
Yeah. That would make sense. 1-1 is low and away. Hope I'm still around. Well, I won't be around then to vote for you, but...
Start planting the seeds.
That would make you over 120. 2-1 pitch coming. And a ground ball bounced toward the middle. The shortstop gets a good break. He stumbles. McKinstry recovers, throws to first for the out. That retires the side. But the Red Sox get one more. And we go to the 6th inning. It's 5-1 Boston, and the Shaws in Star Market, WEEI Red Sox Network.
At 110 Grill, you'll find modern American cuisine in a trendy, casual atmosphere. Visit one of 110 Grill's 36 locations all throughout New England, where you can enjoy favorites like pulled pork mac and cheese, chicken caprese, steak tips, and so much more. The 110 Grill menu features the freshest ingredients, and 100% of their core menu can be made gluten-free. 110 Grill is an official partner with the Red Sox Radio Network. Visit 110grill.com for more information.
Looking to create a space you love? Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life. Whether you get expert help with a virtual color consultation or visit swsamples.com to order color chips and peel and stick samples, Sherwin-Williams has all the color solutions to help you find the perfect hue for your paint project. When you're ready to paint, shop online or visit your neighborhood Sherwin-Williams to get everything you need. Let Sherwin-Williams bring your color to life.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Donate today at carsforkids.org. Your car, running or not, could be picked up as soon as the next day. No title, no problem. Go to carsforkids.org today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Now accepting donations of land, homes, buildings, or any kind of real estate.
Create your own home paradise with a soothing new hot tub, year-round pool, or sauna from New England Spas, the In the Tub injury sponsor of the Red Sox radio pregame. They're in Natick, Norwell, Auburn, and soon in Warwick, or at nespas.com.
Ask your smart speaker to play 93.7 WEEI. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Well, very good to see Tanner Houck back on the mound for the Red Sox as we go to the 6th inning. He's only thrown 62 pitches. He's already in line for a win through 5-1 Boston. And a different look for him. He's got long spandex sleeves on both arms. I would imagine the general idea is kind of like a compression sleeve on the right forearm. Here's Wensiel Perez. Left-hander against Houck. He swings and misses. He is a switch hitter, but he's over the top of that splitter, and it's 0-1. He went into the dugout, did Tanner, and looked just fine. A 1 pitch. Fouled off, and then after a chat with Andrew Bailey and Alex Cora, he was convinced to go into the clubhouse, the training room, which makes too much sense. 0-2. Here's the pitch. Just a little low. Apple TV had an awesome visual graphic comparing his delivery and alignment from last year to this. Here's the 1-2. Slider moved about 4 feet. Missed inside, and it's 2-2.
Much more direct.
Much more. There's no overhead. And again, he sets up more on the first base side, and that means his front left foot lands in the middle of that pitching rubber. Everything right down the middle. The 2-2 is outside. And that makes too much sense because his stuff moves so much that anything aligned to either edge is easier to get out of whack. 3-2. Here it is. Slider, strike 3 called on the outside corner. That was perfect at the knees. Just his 4th strikeout, but he has been so efficient. Gotten a lot of quick outs. So now only 68 pitches to get 16 outs. And here now Riley Green, the only guy who's seen him well tonight. He's 2 for 2. He is second in the Herb Chambers batting order, which is brought to you by Herb Chambers, Honda Seekonk, and Honda Westboro. Green singled, stole a base, and scored in the first. Takes a splitter for a ball, and Tanner very quickly into the wind again. Misses another splitter, 2-0. Houck is the case study for the Andrew Bailey philosophy paying off in spades. 2-0. Another one that misses outside. That was a sinker. He doesn't often throw that to lefties at all. 75% of the time, basically, it's either splitters or sliders to lefties. Here's the 3-0. He missed a 4-pitch walk to Riley Green. That's the first walk issued for Tanner. And in some ways, you can understand it. Only his 14th walk now in 76 innings. And most importantly, he's okay. That was so scary, that comebacker. Here's Vierling. Strike on the outside corner. What an awful moment when he took the line drive off the face. Obviously, that was not quite as dramatic. It looks like he's not only got the spandex sleeve on, but there's something else underneath it. We got a great shot of it.
Yeah.
0-1. Ground ball to third, could be 2. Devers gloves to second for 1 into the outfield. He airmailed Vaughn Grissom. Abreu backing up the play. So the Tigers get a gift, and they got him at first and third with 1 out. I mean, it wasn't a great throw by Devers. I also don't know why Grissom didn't just reach his glove up. It was not that far over Grissom's glove, and he just kind of kept his arm down. At least that's what I thought real time.
Raffy juggled it first. That ball was rising.
Yeah, it was going way over his head.
But Raffy juggled it. Maybe did not have a good grip.
It could be the transfer, and then he kind of had a palm ball grip. Yeah. Really good replay, kind of deep in the hand. Yep. Grissom just kind of caught in between. So, could have easily ended the inning. Instead, now first and third with 1 out for Gio Urshela. Drove in the Tigers' only run. He swings and fouls it off on the third base side, strike 1.
It's a long-time Red Sox nemesis, not a guy you want to see up in this spot.
No. So, fielder's choice in an E5. It's either like gauze wrap around Tanner's right forearm or some kind of a band. 0-1. Claim to pull on the infield, the pitch. Slider fouled off. And the bat into the pavilion level. And it's 0-2. That does not bite the Red Sox. Raffy's been so good of late. That's the first error I can remember in a very long while. 0-2. Swinging a pop up into shallow center field. Rafaela comes in. He'll easily get there to make the play, and that will not be nearly deep enough for Green to score. Rafaela airmails the cutoff man. Long to Anita, chested down in front of the plate. So how does retire Urshela? And a big second out.
Just Rafi's fourth error.
It's been really good defensively. And now the challenge for him is to not let one become more. So often that has been an issue. 77 pitches now thrown for Houck. 2 on, 2 out. 5-1 Red Sox. Houck at the belt. Throws. High drive into the gap in right center field. Long run for Abreu. He's on the run. He gets there to make the play. Right in front of the Granite City sign. And Tanner works around the error. Nicely done. He's through 6. The Red Sox coming up, leading 5-1. By the way, the 110th pitch brought to you by 110 Grill. Gluten-free dining done right. An official partner, the WEEI Red Sox Network. Nice job by Houck. 5-1 Sox in the Shaws and Star Market Red Sox Network.
Johnson Paint is now a Rings End brand. We'll use our expertise to turn your inspiration into reality with Benjamin Moore's large selection of brilliant and durable paints and stains. We offer expert advice for both contractors and homeowners, like complimentary in-store color and design consultations. Johnson Paint is proud to be New England's largest Benjamin Moore retailer, with 31 convenient locations as well as online shopping. No matter how big or small your project, we'll make sure you have everything you need to do it right. With Benjamin Moore at Johnson Paint, your inspiration, our expertise.
When is a bank more than just a bank? When it's there for you after hours because your franchise deal is on the line. When it drives across town to deliver the paperwork you need because you can't leave your business. When it anticipates your business challenges and advances its technology just to meet them. At Northern Bank, they're all about what they can do for you and your business. Want more than just a bank? Come home to Northern Bank. For more of what your business needs, visit nbtc.com. Northern Bank. Member FDIC.
If you're shopping for a new car, the choice is simple. Herb Chambers. We offer legendary customer service, the largest inventory in New England, the lowest prices, and the best value. Find out for yourself today at any one of our convenient Herb Chambers locations.
If Heineken Silver was a 60-second radio ad, it'd tell you all the stuff you need to know in only 30 seconds to keep things light and refreshing. Seriously, time me. Heineken Silver, a world-class light beer that's surprisingly crisp and refreshing, made with only premium quality ingredients and just 2.9 grams of carbs and 95 calories, all without compromising on taste. Heineken Silver, all the taste, no bitter endings. Order now at Heineken.com/silver. Must be 21 and older to purchase. Enjoy Heineken responsibly. Whew, 30 seconds, that's it. Done. Peace.
More Boston sports opinion, more often. Just download the Odyssey app. Now, back to Red Sox baseball on WEEI.
Von Grissom to lead it off for the Red Sox in the bottom of the 6th. A 5-1 lead for Boston. Von made a wonderful leaping grab at second base to begin the ball game. And then single to right field in his last at-bat. He takes a fastball for strike one from Joey Wentz, who remains in the game. Oh and 1. Pitch. A little bit low. Change up from Wentz, and it's 1-1 on the Subaru of New England scoreboard. The Milwaukee Brewers hosting the Chicago White Sox. 1-0 in the second. Pitch to Grissom. Fouled off on the first base side. White Sox have lost 8 in a row. They're 15-42. Already 22 and a half games out in the AL Central. That's a mismatch with the Brewers on fire. And we've just taken 3 of 4 from the Cubs. 1-2 to Grissom. Strike 3 called. Fastball. He knew it. And he is gone. In Baltimore in the top of the 6th inning, Rays lead 1-0. Holding the Orioles in check big time. Aaron Savali, 5 shutout innings. Might love Bloom in a 2024 Subaru. Hamilton bats now with one down and the bases empty. Here's the pitch. Cut fastball that misses outside. Pittsburgh in Toronto. Gosh, are the Blue Jays in trouble? They are 3 games below 500.
The Red Sox win, as you heard there just moments ago on these airwaves with Joe Castiglione, 7-3 the final. And as Joe told you, 500 ball for the Sox, now 29-29. Cooper Boardman live with you from Fenway Park on the Nissan postgame show. Hurry in. Epic offers are going fast at the Nissan Thrill of Summer sales event. Shop your local Nissan store at NissanUSA.com. The story of the night is Ceddanne Rafaela. Tanner was outstanding, and maybe we're just getting a little bit too used to 7 innings of one-run ball from the man that now leads the American League in ERA with a 1.85. He lowered his ERA tonight from 1.90. But again, this is about Ceddanne Rafaela, and this is about the burgeoning talent that he provides every single night, playing Gold Glove level defense in center field and at shortstop when needed, and has shown this ability that bat begins to start to get some fire in it very quickly.